Hello everyone, this is King Kong LT. Last video we have learned how to use the wall switch panel with our H32BS controller. And this video I will show you how to use King Kong smart home application for remote controlling the relay output, and how to create the sense mode and trigger by the sensor for the output, and also how to send the alarm message for your mobile phone. You can use your mobile phone in world in anywhere. So that use the remote and use our King Kong cloud server. Okay, let's begin. This time we need to use the digital input sensor. This is a blue socket, and this socket is a digital input. We can take the example for the door sensor. This is a door sensor, and it's magnetic, just like this, close and open, to detect your window or your door whether it's open and it's closed. And you can see this door sensor have this line. This have two lines, just these two lines. When the door is open and closed, so that is closed and open. So I can detect for you, let you see the door sensor, the principle. You can see I use this multimeter, use the voice. If 2 point is closed, you can see the meter will be beep. So we just can detect these two lines, and the meter is not voiced. And if we open the door, just like this, remove this body, you can see LED is on, the voice is have a sound, and the door is closed. You can see the sound is not appearance. So this just output a dry contact signal, just is open and close, open and close. So we can use this, this very easy signal type. We can just connect with two lines with this ground, and this is digital input. Because we have used this one sensor, so I choose to use the digital one input, and this is the ground. Now I will tell you how to connect with this line. We can remove the socket, and also we can remove the blue socket. This is the blue socket. This is removable, so easy to install the one. This is channel 1. This is channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, channel 6. So we can use this digital input as 1. Okay. Now we can plug in. This is 1. And also the sensor. Another line is the ground. As the ground, we can connect with this black socket. You can use any hole of the black socket, because this all is connected together. So I can okay. Now we can plug in the black socket. Okay, now it's complete. Just connect with this two line. We can detect the door sensor. The next step, we need to configure the network setting. Okay, now we can check all lines is no problem. Just this line is no problem. You can power on. Then the controller is red LED, the power LED is on, and wait for a moment, and we can use the network config toy. You can see this is my computer. This is scan device toy. You can choose the network device of your computer and choose your local IP and choose the start monitor, and we can press the scan, and you will find the H32BS as the ID and the module and the IP and the part. So we can copy this IP and paste and log in with the network setting. And now I have used the Ethernet cable, so we use the Ethernet cable setting. We can choose the work mode for the UDP. The UDP means let the controller connect our cloud server, because you need to remote control it in anywhere in the world. So this is our server IP, and this is the port. This is never changed. Just input this number and this part, and you can press save and restart. Because I have already set this work mode for UDP and for the cloud server, so I not need to reboot and restart. If it works with the UDP and connect to the cloud server, you can see there is a blue LED is on. The blue LED means you have connected to our cloud server by UDP. And now the next step is we can install the mobile phone application. You just use this user menu. You can see this is the diagram, and this is a QR code of the King Kong smart home application. This red one is for remote control, and this yellow one, the key box, is work for local network. Without internet, you can use your controller. And now we can scan QR code to install this one. Also, you can download from our King Kong official website. I have already installed. You can see just this icon. Use this application. So we can open this application. And the first time, you need to register a username. Just click register. And this is a phone number or username. Not must use a phone number, such as if I can input. This is a username, and the password I can input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the password repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, submit and register successfully. And now I can use this to log in. And the password. And login. Okay, this is the main window. This is not no anything information. We just can go to the mine and the host manager, because we need to add this controller to our application. So you just click add and scan QR code, and we can scan QR code. This is QR code. Okay, we can scan QR code, and we can input a name like H32BS, and down you can click add, and you can see the add successfully. Just OK, press OK. Now you can see this is controller, this is BS, and this is online. And now we can click the back and choose my device, and you can see this is an icon. This icon, you need to use your finger and hold down, not remove. You will see this menu, and we will need to add the controller to a room. Just select room, and the device name also is H32BS. You can choose by yourself. And this is the controller icon. You can choose many controller icon. And choose a room. Just the default is follow 1 and rule 1. You can create for your house like follow 1, follow 2, follow 3, or room 1, room 2, room 3, just by yourself. And press save. Okay, that's successful. And back and go to the home. Now you can close your application and open again. And you will see the H32BS is displayed on the main window. Now you just can go to this window, and you can see I can press the output 1 just like this. The relay 1 is on, and you can see the switch panel, the blue LED is on. You can see I turn off relay is off, and the switch is also off. And I can press the relay 2, relay 1, relay 3, relay 4. So this is how to use your mobile phone remote control your relay and the state feedback to the wall switch. And also can turn off. Okay, now I will tell you how to use the door sensor for trigger sense mode. So we need to create a sense mode, such as when the door is open, I can let the relay 1 or relay 2, 2 relay is always on. So I can create the sense mode like this, sense mode add, and the mode name like on. And this is the icon you can choose for the photo. And the time setting, now I'm not set the time setting. You can set the time schedule for the sense mode when the running and when trigger. And the detail setting, we can click this add action. Just click this. And because we need to operate for the H32BS, so I can click. Because we need 2 action, so we can click again. Now you have create the 2 equipment. Okay, if you have let the relay 3 is off, relay 4 is off, so you need to check again and again. So add 4 device, and now we can choose the back, and you will see 2 actions. We can click this one. You can, because we can running this sense mode, let relay 1 and relay 2 is on. So I can press on, set for the first relay, and now I press the test. You must press the test output 1, and you will see the first command is output 1 is on. And this is the delay time you can use. Click execute, and you can choose. I can set a delay time for 1 second. You just choose by yourself. So this is the first command running, and after delay time 1 second, then we can running the second command. Just also press the H32BS, and you will see the device displayed. And now we can open the relay 2, and also I can press the test and not press this position or this position. Just press the test. Now you can see this is output 1 on and output 2 is on. Now I can press the save. You can see this is sense mode for on. We can test it whether it is working correctly. Now you can see this relay 1, relay 2 is off. I can press this button like this. You can see relay 1 is on. After 1 second, relay 2 is on. So this is work well, no problem. And I can use this all off to turn off. Just shut. Okay, turn off. Okay, the next step I will tell you how to use the door sensor to trigger the sense mode. Let the door is open, the relay 1 and the relay 2 will be on. So I can go to the mine, and you can see my device setting, and safe setting. There are input points. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That input 1, just this we have used the input 1, the blue socket input 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can set the enable time, the start and the end. The start, we can choose the 0 every day from the 0 clock. And the end time, that means I can choose 23 for arming. So that means the whole day always is enabled for the input 1. You can set the input 1 the time range, like from your work time or from your work off time, so that just when your time in the range for your set, the input will be triggered the output for enable. And we can set the time, and we can enable this for input 1. You can hold on this window and turn left. You can see this edit button. You can click the edit. Now you can relate, you can link for the sense mode. Just we can choose the sense mode is all on. If you have many sense mode, you can list. Just choose which sense mode, you will need to link. Choose all on. And this is send alarm message. If you want to, the door is open, send a message to your mobile phone, you just can input the text by yourself, like door is opened. This message will send to me when the door is opened. I can press down and press the save. Okay, now I have set the mobile phone. We can test like this. Back to the window. You can see when I open the door like this, open the door, I have received the message. Door is opened. And you can see this relay 2 and relay 1 is on. So you can use this function for use a sign, a speak, a long speak. You can play a voice, and you can also receive the message. You can see. I can close my application and close this relay 1 and relay 2. And I try go again. This is my mobile phone, and the door is closed. And now I can open the door again. Open the door. Okay, receive the message, and the relay 1 and the relay 2 is on. We can see this is the details. This is record. Have to record what time is received. And also you can go to King Kong Smart Home application. There is a history you can check. This is alarm record, and you can see when the time is triggered by your Android phone or by your iPhone. So you can see this is the time and which input digital sensor is triggered. You can rename this input 1 for door sensor or for your sensor name. Okay, this is how to use the King Kong Smart Home application for remote control the relay output and trigger by your sensor and trigger the relay output by the input points. Okay, thanks for watching.